Remember the party you pass out. Stickers and flyers and cassettes with your new artist's ass out. You say check it out on Malaysia. It's mad immense amount of unit to spend. See, I can't believe ya. Somebody's doing somebody some favors. This industry's just hurting me with this disturbing behavior. I be giving up banger demos, then goes the hesitation. So I say releasing myself from the revelation. We're selling over 30,000 records independently. Keep sending me to the bank. I like to say thank you. Thanks to all the fans all over the world. Thanks to the magazines, keep me looking clean, glossy, and flossy. I mean, it cost me a little extra elbow grease, leg work is the segue. A regular day for me is like showing an MC how to be an MC by being an MC. In this industry.
Sucker. That's what I consider real in this field of music. Sucker. That's what I consider real in this field of music.
Remember the time we used to write rhymes, disregarding bar counts, making the crowd bounce. Instigation from inspiration, frustration leads to new creations. 16 stars, write for 16 bars, drive 16 cars, but don't get far. Premonition leads to the fission of definitions. Ambition, an integral part of this composition. The good old days before rhyme pays. Make sure the EQ's set, make sure that take's saved. The industry redefined the way the record's made. Sign in 89, release date delayed. Inspect the contract before you sign, record and rewind. Refine the bottom line.
Sucker, that's what I consider real in this field of music. Sucker, that's what I consider real in this field of music. Sucker, that's what I consider real in this field of music.
Recycle classics, sold as new hits. Mediocre rappers promoted as the hot shit. Most LPs are based around the letter B. Bitches grew back in butt. Is that all you big names see? Expand your horizons along with your repertoire. Embrace other tongues instead of black saying the war. Master P is the ultimate puppet master. He has transparent strings on the back of all his rappers. What's so bad about the boys that obey Puffy's moves? Discard the murder and the war for new gear and brand new shoes. Everyone on a major is a hoe that's being pimped. That slapping about your leg and leave you walking with a limp. I do hip hop for love, but the powers that be fall behind the new name and video and BET. No respect for MCs and rival hearts and still fear, but a change to the rules will be enacted this year. This year, this year, this year, this year, this year, this year, this year.
Sucker, that's what I consider real in this field of music. Sucker, that's what I consider real in this field of music. Sucker, that's what I consider real in this field of music. Sucker, that's what I consider real in this field of music.
I would always reminisce. I wish that you had tried, but instead you lied to me. Everything was changed slow. Easy come, easy go. I am growing and now I know never to get taken, forsaken. My heart is breaking. I'm feeling too much pain and everything is going wrong. But I know what I must do. For my kids I must stay strong.
I really don't appreciate when Pops breaks and takes off like a ship from the dock. Tick-tock, time keeps on ticking and you're still missing. Why do you hit the shit and then depart from the start? Use your heart. I'm tired of seeing moms pushing prams on the solo tip, cause they gotta deal with too much bullshit. They gotta bathe the child, feed the child by themselves, without the help of anyone else. Examining things from my own perspective. Why don't these stupid fucks use contraceptives? I don't mean to get over emotional, trying to use this as a promotional item. Brothers, get your shit in order. Instead of running to the border on the midnight train to Georgia, I gotta ask you girls, do you do this shit as a hobby to pass the time away, to fill up your free time on a Sunday before you run away trying to be discreet? Parenthood is a two-way street. Playboys need to chill on that wild style lifestyle. Do like Ghetto G and be a father to your child.
Black man, you need to start building and be fathers to your children. Black man, you need to start building and be fathers to your children.
Failing to results in a lady's life filled with heartache and pain, shunned by the dad who doesn't recognize the child, kicked out by the mother who says she acted too wild. Young teenage girl now forced to grow up real fast, didn't think of consequences of showing all that ass, while other girls were at the movies or chilling at a dance. She was lying in the hotel room with Lance, but as soon as he got dressed and walked out the door, the girl he said he loved he didn't like anymore. Multiple partners, she finally knew he was the one, but he's much too young to raise a young daughter or a son. So like so many before, she's left all alone, forced to raise this baby all on her own. Why do so many brothers reject their responsibilities, not even willing to test our child raising abilities? A young child needs two parents to end the confusion, so brothers, take on your role and be a solid contribution.
Black man, you need to start building and be fathers to your children. Black man, you need to start building and be fathers to your children. Black man, you
everyone's running around saying keep it real, keep it real. If the MCs that really kept it real and really knew what keeping it real means, which means coming with something that your audience can gain from your music instead of just another piece of entertainment for $8.99, then that's keeping it real, not toting Glocks or beating down people or, you know, smoking herb and shit like that. That ain't keeping it real. Like, keeping it real is caring about the product that you provide your listeners with.
Round for round, we're dropping soul by the pound. True soul brothers with the sounds of the underground. Round for round, we're dropping soul by the pound. True soul brothers with the sounds of the underground. Round for round, we're dropping soul by the pound. True soul brothers with the sounds of the underground. Round for round, we're dropping soul by the pound. True soul brothers with the sounds of the underground.
Sensing the sound of anticipation for real beats that reflect the vision of the streets. Working hard, paying dues and hearing boos, dictation of reality, and that's the way it always will be. To get ahead in the rat race at that pace, you won't get very far in your quest to be a superstar. It was all a dream that didn't last as long as this song. 10 bars, piece released from the beats called Greed, so heed the message I'm delivering like a mailman. Damn, a brother used to be as hard as an erection, changed his direction, soft like a tissue. Baby, I miss you, can I kiss you? Begging harder than Keith Sweat. Step back to the lab and reminisce about the rhymes you had. To make millions, there's no need to be negative. Rap is something you do, hip-hop is something you live. Success has already been achieved through our pupils. Have you no shame, no pride, no scruples? Pause for the cause and take a look around. Open your eyes and ears to the sounds of the underground.
Round for round, we're dropping soul by the pound. True soul brothers with the sounds of the underground. Round for round, we're dropping soul by the pound. True soul brothers with the sounds of the underground. Round for round, we're dropping soul by the pound. True soul brothers with the sounds of the underground. Round for round, we're dropping soul by the pound. True soul brothers with the sounds of the underground.
Every rapper has a ticket on the red eye to New York. Taking more trips across the border than the stork. Turning backs on the rich and giving a finger to the city. Long to take a bite out of the apple that looks pretty. Build up a local rep, represent for the fans. Take out any challenge, show the heads that you're the man. Want to live hip-hop or in the underworld. Got to say respect to every man, woman, boy and girl. A career in this business will sprout from the roots like a seed. MC taking flight, should all take heed. Why cross lines when you haven't any clout? How can you blow up if it's not know what you're about? Jealousy in every ring, cause schools go for self. To those who don't represent, it seems like rivals have wealth. It's about working hard and creating a buzz. Being true to the self, it's what it's all about. Cause it ain't about being a groupie that's fighting to be down. True MCs keep the sounds deep in the underground.
Round for round, we're dropping soul by the pound. True soul brothers with the sounds of the underground. Round for round, we're dropping soul by the pound. True soul brothers with the sounds of the underground. Round for round, we're dropping soul by the pound. True soul brothers with the sounds of the underground. Round for round, we're dropping soul by the pound. True soul brothers with the sounds of the underground. Round for round, we're dropping soul by the pound. True soul brothers with the sounds of the underground. Round for round, we're dropping soul by the pound. True soul brothers with the sounds of the underground.
I put thought behind every line. Use your mind to write fine rhymes every time. I put thought behind every line. Use your mind to write fine rhymes every time. Mad lethal poetical injections in the veins. Vein searches for pain, release peace. In the East Borough we come thorough with lyrics despite what you think. Not lube but don't wash your face in my sink. Remnants of a dirt ring is left in the bowl of the soul. Controllers have rollers without a pipe or clip on the hip. Confusion creation with similes and metaphors before to put you in a trance and enhance the content of the literal, lyrical. The clitoral is critical. The mission is penetration, vibration, and sensation. Repetition is the wish that comes true. If you're a damager like Jeru, come clean with the prophecy in the poetry. It's very necessary to get a dictionary to decipher the codes. Whip an empty reload. Blue, black, or red explodes without the voice. The rhymes have to be abstract and not flat-chested like a little girl in the small world. After all, I stand tall above the fluff and blue ceilings that are endless. Set on the concrete that is friendless. Never get attached to the tracks. Comes and goes like holes in the snow. Our season is the motivation for this nation of rhyme sayers and beat players. No need for physical beatdowns when the mental is being crushed in with lyrical combustion. I put thought behind every line. Use your mind to write fine rhymes every time. I put thought behind every line. Use your mind to write fine rhymes every time. I put thought behind every line. Use your mind to write fine rhymes every time. I put thought behind every line. Use your mind to write fine rhymes every time.
the yin-yang duality of the deep black soul. Flown from regions deeper than a mine of coal. Mine is locked in a spell, then finally released. All the feelings of deception are now deceased. Place ink on leaflet, let verses flow from gray matter. Place 2 feet on a stage and throw out raw chatter. A small circle of MCs of which I'm a member. SPJ certifies credibility of the sender. Destined for fame when talent was recognized. Troubling lyricists and opening closed minds. A solo MC blessed with the essence to strike fearing foes with just my presence. Words are used like a cutlass cutting through trees. Fake poets are branches, the words are like leaves. But well before autumn done goes the poet and his words. Another flash in the pan, no longer seen or heard. At the conclusion of an assault, a new tramp will be crowned. One must be blessed with the gift before you go round for round. Go back and retrain before you make an attempt. Cause every time you reappear, the soul's filled with contempt. I put thought behind every line. Use your mind to write fine rhymes every time. I put thought behind every line. Use your mind to write fine rhymes every time. I put thought behind every line. Use your mind to write fine rhymes every time. I put thought behind every line. Use your mind to write fine rhymes every time. I put thought behind every line. Use your mind to write fine rhymes every time. D puts thoughts behind every line. Use your mind to write fine rhymes every time. J puts thoughts behind every line. Use your mind to write fine rhymes every time. I put thought behind every line. Use your mind to write fine rhymes every time. Double vision for eternity. Coming with the No Sense remix. Check this shit out. Socrates from FOS said fools are still caught up. Was not forewarned that the game was so rough. Man, competition in this field and props are hard to earn. Always something new, the process of live and learn. MCs are better than the ones. Say this with envy. Foolish battle rhymes, sick of weak like SWV. Sit back, relax, work hard, a new weak flow. Disapproves, and you look like Willie Bobo. Silly rivals without a strong leg to stand on. Make fun of those who represent and constantly drop bombs. Spit forward to the side while I look up for number one. Determined to make the twins shine brighter than the sun. Jealous competition ain't making 1 cent. So brother J and double vision more solid than cement. Staking my claim like I was a co-prospector. To dose this like a frog and dissect ya. Strong words, but I'm tired of fooling around with MCs that keep the product more than 6 feet underground. Before you disagree, sit back and understand. I'm a first class MC that's destined to live grand. My partner got my back, I'm loaded with ammunition. Final call for all you jealous competition. I'm abstract because I use metaphors and similes. Ignorance is an insect stinging you hard like killer bees. Some find fault with the way that I do things. Not impressed by fancy clothes and diamond earrings. Insult me, I won't break a sweat. Because my partner's soul, brother J, gives me enough respect. Opportunity knocks, the door is left open. Continue coping because I'm hoping that all this hard work will pay off soon. We'll get the props like Black Moon. People make room, continue to be a basement MC and see how far that gets you. The only recognition you get is from your crew. So cease with the complaints that we do too many shows. People scream out hoes for the bros that I thick froze. Everything is gonna be alright. I'll get my time in the spotlight and scream out dynamite. Just like JJ from Good Times, I write good rhymes, working hard to get mines. Feeling frustrated, you wanna use me as a vent. Jealous competition ain't making 1 cent. We're on a roll, set to score another goal. It makes no sense being jealous of double soul. We're on a roll, set to score another goal. It makes no sense being jealous of double soul. We're on a roll, set to score another goal. It makes no sense being jealous of double soul. We're on a roll, set to score another goal. It makes no sense being jealous of double soul.